Good morning, guys. Myself, Amit Agarwal, and today I'm just here just to explain my topic, which is have taken from business economics. And today's topic is WTO, World Trade Organization. World Trade Organization. It is like one organization which deals as promoting world trade from like one country to another country. Guys, when one nation is entering into the another country for trading purpose, for importing and exporting the goods and services. So it indicates to like world trade. World trade when different nations are participating for trade from one country to another country. So since when we India got independent, like in 1947, so GATT was working for this international trade as one particular organizing the guidelines and the rules and regulations which were promoting to world trade. But when new economic reforms came in India in 1991 as new economic reforms, so policy was liberalization, privatization, and globalization, LPG policy. So the trade between the nations were increasing at a rapid speed. Countries were openly like welcoming by another nation for their importing and exporting the goods and services. So GATT was not working due to as informal organization. GATT worked for this international trade since 1986 to 1993, well, and finally at last it gave the birth to WTO, World Trade Organization. The members of GATT signed an agreement of around in April 1994 in Morocco for establishing a new organization named WTO. It was officially constituted on 1st January 1995. Basically, it took the place of GATT as an effective formal organization because GATT before WTO was working for international trade, for world trade, but it was an informal organization. Or basically, GATT regulated for world trade since 1948. But due to the liberalization policy, when government has opened the door between the nation and different nations were participating in this world trade, countries were increasing day by day. So GATT was not working properly for this international trade. So it was a need just to have an organization which can take care, especially interest and the security and the protections of for different nations who are participating in this world trade. So WTO it was one organization who is working especially for promoting and just motivating to the member countries for this world trade. If we talk about the basic concept of WTO basically start its working since 1995, right, as a global international organization which is dealing with the rules of trade between nations. At its heart are of WTO agreements negotiated and signed by the World Trade Organization and like ratified in the Parliament. So, what is the core concept of WTO? As we know, many countries are member of WTO. Like if we talk about today's standard, around 160 plus countries are member of this WTO who is taking care under the roof, under the umbrella of WTO in case of any dispute, any challenges, any transactions related to the world trade. When one nation is participating from the another country for importing and exporting their goods and services. So majority vote is also possible, but it is also never been used in the WTO. Extremely rare under the WTO tradition. So it means simply we can say that the WTO is the successor of GATT, right? Guys, if we talk about like objectives of WTO, when it will create as any particular organization, so come with the different objectives. Objectives of WTO are like the first objective is just to improve the standard of living of people in the member countries, especially. If member of countries living standard is improving, it means their GDP value, their development, their all the well-beings are like taking care as standard of living of the human beings of that particular nation is increasing. It was the core objective of WTO. And another objective is just to ensure full employment. because employment is just like a root for the development of any nation. If employment is there, so definitely income level is going to increase, which helps to give a light to the national income. If national income okay, definitely per capita income will be okay. Or if per capita income is okay, so definitely living standard of the human beings is going to be updated. Just to enlarge production and trade of goods, how we can increase the level of production so that trade is possible. Because a country can export some goods to another country when there is a good size of production, right? As for one special objective of WTO was just to increase the trade of services. As we know, for the goods, we are rich in case of like some agro production, some other goods in which we are exporting to another country. And again, India is also importing some technological products from another country. But in case of services, just how we can give the light to the service sector, which is completely invisible in case of WTO, right? So WTO, as we are taking care, different objectives are taken care by WTO, and one special objective of WTO is how we can utilize the world resources. World resources means if you have enrichment in case of one particular resource, so how this resource can be used by some another country also. Right. Or if another country have some enrichment in case of one particular product, so how this resource can be utilized by some another country. So simply it is possible if we have and just taking care of the concept of world trade, in which we feel enrichment in your own country, you can share this particular resource to another. If another country have enrichment in case of one particular resource, so they can share this resource as export to some another. One objective of WTO was protect the environment. Environment. This is one, like I think it is a mutual and a moral responsibility of all the country people. If they are taking care of world trade, definitely the before world trade, the first main responsibility is to protect your own environment. If environment is protected, if it is good, then definitely the enlarged production, trade, world trade, everything is possible. The first duty of every citizen, every person, every country towards their nation just to give the protection to their environment, right? And the next another objective of WTO is just to accept the concept of sustainable development. Meaning what the thing, what the level we have achieved, it should be sustained for coming years as well as for the next benchmark. Look at some functions of WTO. As what are the core functions of WTO? Just to implement rules and provisions related to trade policy review mechanism. This is the one core function of WTO. What the rules were just framing, accordingly, it should be uniform among all the nation countries so that such rules can be equalized and can be like equal for all those nations who are participating in WTO. Next function of WTO is to provide a platform to member countries to decide further strategies related to trade and tariff. What the strategies we can just formulate with regards to like international trade, it should be like how WTO can give the guidelines in regard to trade and tariff from one country to another country. Another core function of WTO is to provide facilities to implement administration and operation of multilateral and bilateral agreement of world trade. Multilateral when more than one, more than two dimensions we have about the world trade agreements, and the bilateral means given between two nations we have some guidelines for like one. to administer the rules and process related to dispute settlement. This is the one key function of WTO. In case any dispute, any issue comes between the nation with regards to world trade, so someone should be there who can take care the interests and the transactions and the issues if anything comes between the nation with regards to any trade. Let's suppose dispute, that is a common part. When transactions are there, businesses are there, transactions are there. So such things can be created. That's not a something strange. But legal and some corrective actions you can take under which guidance all these things will take care, that is under WTO. So this is the another function of WTO. To ensure optimum use of world resources, optimal use, that is proper use, not maximum, not minimum. What the world resource we have, it should be optimality and proper use in case of world trade. To assist international organizations such as IMF, such as IBRD, for establishing like coherence in universal economic policy determination, because it also help in case of like deficit balance of image of any country. Such banks, such financial institutions also help financially to such a nation for their financial development. So I think it is okay from my side as WTO, some basic concept, objectives, and functions of WTO. Thank you so much.